All right, we are live. Let me get my YouTube stream up and running real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to plug my computer in.
I'm Mr. J. Flipping Sloth, Boot Flipper. Let's see. Get my video up and running. Man, it's slow progress on the subs, up to 5. They're slowly in.
How many?
550, but so much it was. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll get there. Okay, let's mute the audio. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So by the way, everyone, Jay, whoever else is out there, thumbs up. Welcome to the Reseller Happy Hour. Whoa. Drink got a little kick.
Okay.
So how's it going today, Clay?
Good. I just now open the computer, and every time I do, which some days it's just once or twice, I check work email because I haven't in hours. And so while we're chatting, I need to reply. A couple of kids are like, why do I have a low grade or this or that? And I want to be like, because
you have to ask.
I've only done 2 grades and you maybe didn't do either. Because right now, I am putting a 0 in there, even though I know at the end we're gonna take it out. Just
trying to get their attention.
Yeah, and I do that with, like, if they're on a field trip or something, kind of so that one of us will notice that they need to do it. Because I admit, with each passing year, I don't go through and be like, "Hey, Brian, you're missing this and this and this." I just, and I hope next year that this has taught them, you should know your grades, as I've been saying for years. You're on your phones and
they have the apps are there. There's really no excuse for them not to.
No, and I used to print grades out years ago.
They can even go through gosh, what is it? It's linked through
Power School.
Yeah, Power School, and there's no excuse.
But yeah, I used to pass out. Kathy just says their grades out loud, which I'm not big on doing that because I was told not to. But you should know your grades if you're on technology. Like, especially when I'm like, well, I don't know, go ask in the front office how to do it. If you have to sign up or get your parents up here or something. So I'm going to reply to a few kids because this one girl, I like her a lot, and she's still learning the language. And she wrote, why I have the 46, and then another one, please help me. Part of me is like, I don't want it to go into Power School. I just want you to just do the work.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because I'm great at going back and looking at what they've done or not done, who's submitted it late to.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much on here because this is going out, but yeah, I'm not going to say much. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. I'm going to do it. And then they want us to write letters, to some of the kids or whatever, like 10 kids. They're going to send us
I check my email once a day. I will say that. I check it in the morning. I check everything in the morning. I do whatever work I have to do. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, today I just didn't during the middle, but I checked it I did before I left at noon. I checked earlier, and then, some days I'm checking more, but I've got it down where they have it down, and today's assignment is to read a website. There's not much, they need to do. They don't need to contact me about that, at least.
Just figured out, if I put the banner not scrolling, if I then highlight somebody's comment, it kicks the banner out. But if I select it to scroll, I can put both up. So.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Does it scroll on? Yeah.
Well, so guys, today, and I'll probably we can get a few more people in here before we start. business. But topics I have today, of course, if anyone wants to talk anything else, that's always open. Want to talk about number of listings put up today and total. Want to share how to set your eBay feedback to automatic if you don't know how to do that. We did that in our morning, Chris, and that's useful. Anything you can do, I think, is a win. We more about promoted listings and looking at your metrics on it, help you make decisions. Sourcing on local apps. Talk about what sold today or what sold recently. I talk about a guy who messaged me earlier on eBay. We could have a little conversation. You got anything you want to talk about reselling wise?
No,
First,
work. And if I'm quiet, I'm just replying to a couple of kids. So I'm thinking, whatever.
Yeah.
So
what did you do? Well, all right. So I know you're gonna be doing that, but what did you do as far as what was I know we talked, but you want to share with everybody what your reselling day? What you're working on?
Organized. I got to go into the listings, but I've got my storage unit all set up. Let's see. I still can't figure out. So
it's like backwards of what you think. It's hard to get.
I know it's still
backing up
from the windows here. Let me turn. So there you go. So it's just one corner is all that's taken right now.
Is that all? Is that natural light in there? Because that's that's good.
Natural. I'm in a corner you can see of the building, not just my unit. Yeah. And then like right above these two shelves, there's actually like there's like a kind of like fencing above, but in that one corner, there's not. So I guess that's like an access point. So I'm not going to go above it, but I almost thought if I needed to, I could always go up a little more. But yeah, so it's like, there's not a skylight, but I do get a little natural light there, and then there's like automatic lights that go on and off in the halls and in the unit, because when I walk in, something comes on. But yeah, that is some natural light as well. And I figured out, just guesstimating, the big shelves that are 5 shelves and they're like 24 inches deep. I have 2 of them in there. I could probably get 7 or 8 more in there, and I have only on like 2 of the shelves are Angie's stuff. So, they get their own dedicated shelves, but like I've really only used one whole, shelving system, and it's like 40 something packages. And the other one has like 10 things, so I'm going to get a little step stool.
And that's with them boxed up.
Yeah, that's boxed up because that's how my brain, just makes me.
But here's my thing about that. Like, I guess thinking back, if you knew you're going to box them up, then I know you'll be fine in that storage unit for a while, but boxing up, you're definitely going to run through space a lot quicker. If I was going to box up, I think I would get the very biggest storage unit I could.
Yeah,
but
I mean, who knows? I could always move it pretty easily now that because I've written on each box the shelf also. I have the measurements, what it is, and like shelf W1. So that's on the box facing out. So if I did want to move sooner rather than later, like at the end of the month or something. Yeah, because there's hardly anything in there. So now all I have to do is go in all. But when I go into all those listings, add the SKU, change the returns, change the free shipping, and bump the price up and do promoted listings.
Well, a lot you can do through the bulk editor. You can do it all at once. It doesn't take that long. That's what I do. So I can show you if you need. Well, on the non-reselling front, like, it's kind of interesting. Like, when I started, and I keep preaching this, and I'm on Chris Lynn, who's Daily Refinement, his morning accountability call for his Patreon group. It's $110 a year, and you get to join that group, and it meets for about an hour. Sometimes it goes over a little bit at 8 a.m. And by the way, he did comment today that he says he knows that several of us also have YouTube channels, and I haven't said that. I don't feel like that's the place to try to
grow it. Yeah.
but he's aware of it, which is interesting. So I'm kind of curious because I talk him up all the time. Like I think he's a super smart guy. But anyway, my main point was that when I joined that group April 12th, so it's about 2 weeks now, a little bit over 2 weeks. It's really helped my sales, especially my eBay sales. It's got structured. I'm improving my store. I'm improving my processes, my listing. All my numbers are reflecting that. But it's starting to leak over, I think, into my personal life too. Like I've gained a lot of weight this summer. My eating's been terrible. I haven't really done much other than a little bit of walking. But Monday, I said, all right, I'm gonna ease back into running, just three times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'll do some stretching, some push-ups, just keep it real basic. And so I ran them. I ran. Now it's super slow. You know how slow my times are, but I ran a mile Monday, and I ran another mile today, and I shaved some time off, which was good. And Friday, I'm gonna run another mile. And I think next week I will do the same thing. I'll do one, and maybe on that Friday do 1.5, and slowly start to stretch out the long run of the week.
Yeah.
And I've been taking this supplement because, like, I played so many, probably 20 years of basketball on concrete, and so my knees sometimes act up. But I've been taking this supplement called InstaFlex, and it's apparently, like, I researched it. Like it's got a lot of research behind it, and I've been taking it for about a little bit over a week. I haven't had any need, so I'm excited about that. I think what I like, and I've read this, like an Atomic Habit and different books I read about self-improvement. Like sometimes when you get structured in one area of your life, and you get motivation, it'll kind of leak over.
For sure.
Other things. Let me see.
That's why I spend so much time, which to me, maybe it is, and others, it might seem a huge amount, but like getting that storage space organized.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really have to organize it because I only have 50 packages. I could walk in there anytime and they could literally be sitting on the floor like the other day and pick a package up. It might take a few minutes, but getting that unit, and getting it organized, and now my apartment, I've ridden the bike. Sure, it's only like 6 miles total. But it's like, okay, I'll probably do some push-ups again today. My sleep had gotten horrible. Now it's creeping back. But I know with the sinus pressure, I can still feel like tonight it needs to be like 10. Like I'm not going live after this. I'll work some more, get in bed when it gets dark, go to bed when I get tired, like.
Yeah. I try to be in bed at 11 and up by 7.
And just improve.
Hey, Kevin.
Other things.
Glad you stopped by the Thrifting Lounge. Kevin's on our Thursday night shows. He told a lot about you last night and gave you a huge shout out. Hey man, I really appreciate that. And Kevin is the other person that has really helped me reselling. I don't know how long ago it's been, but it's been a while back, several weeks now. Get back to the basics. This idea he had of less YouTube. And now it's reselling hour, but I'm using this. I can only do this if I've got my listing work in. That's the way I view this. This is a reward. Good day. So Kevin's really been helpful, and I appreciate that, Kevin. Well, I'm crushing it, but I do participate. And there's a lot of really smart people with a lot of good ideas, and of course, Chris is number one in that group. 30 pounds from last year sounds about like me, Kevin. We need to get our fitness on. We should all do that. Are you talking about the fitness, or are you talking about his Patreon group? Now, I would recommend, or both. Yeah, I would recommend. Yeah, recommend reselling. And his group is so good. It's for serious people that want to get better. I mean, his whole channel, it's daily refinement, right? And it makes me think of the book Atomic Habit, preaching to everyone. And kind of the theory behind that was Olympic team that they said, hey, let's just get a little bit better each day, like 1%. And that's the same philosophy Chris or Daily Refinement does, where each day we want to get better, work on to make ourselves a little bit better. For example, yesterday's call was I realized I'm wasting too much time on shipping because I've got this old ink printer and it's in the wrong room, and then I've got to cut the labels and tape them. So I figure I'm wasting 1.5 to 2 minutes per order, and orders have been good. I've been averaging 20 to 30 orders a day now lately. So that's about an hour's worth of time I'm wasting on.
Is he trying to? Maybe that was an accident.
Anyway, so I'm wasting about an hour on that.
Kevin, was that an accident?
Listing. So I bought a Rollo thermal printer, and that should buy me some time. And then on today's call, what was today's call? What was my focus today? It was on the promoted listing, looking at feedback and stuff. So there's lots of nuggets in that call. It's really good. How you manage that, Kev? How do you gain that much? Eating, yeah, it's easy to, right? So much good fast food.
Yeah,
fitness, yeah. And the other thing, and it's funny. All right, so then because I've cleaned up my diet at least for today. I kind of fasted. I ran on an empty stomach, burning even more fat that way. And I came home and I made a stir fry with cauliflower rice, which is all that's low carb. So it was diced up chicken breast, diced up onion, broccoli, carrots, and some Asian sauce. Man, it was good. I love Asian food. So that's what I had for lunch, and then I had a Greek yogurt with strawberries in it to finish off my lunch. And I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner. Hopefully the wife makes something good. Oh, you want to come on? Here, yeah. Let me get you the link.
Who's coming on?
Kevin says he wants to come on.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not watching right now. I'm trying to check this assignment so I can message the kid back and say, well, you did one thing, but you need to do this other thing. Did you see that email last week? I know we get a bunch about that student Daisy who is going to be on like the Mexican version of America's Got Talent.
What's her name? Daisy who?
Daisy Olvera. I teach her.
I used to have an Olvera.
Well, she's 7th grade. Maybe
I have this.
She slipped up and told me one day, and then we whispered to Kathy, and because she was like, "Mister, I'm going out to LA to try out," and we were like, "I'm not gonna say anything." I was like, "I know how there's non-disclosure things are, like you're screwed." And so she made it on. She was gone like a few weeks later for the first round, and I don't think it's aired yet. I need to, when I message her, say like, is it Telemundo and like what day? Tell me, because I want to watch. She's a really sweet girl. Her home life, I feel like at times it's, I don't know, or greater home life is just tumultuous, maybe, She can be a pain in the butt, but she's one of those ones you love too,
Right. No, I got you. Oh, there's
and she's super talented. She can sing. There's
Yo.
Jay. Hey, Jay.
What going on, Jay?
Not a lot, man.
How's your day and evening?
It's going.
It's going. Okay. What's the weather like? Pretty nice and getting warmer?
To be honest, I didn't even look outside today, so I don't know.
Okay.
And now it's dark, so I can't see.
Yeah.
I think it's getting warmer slowly, but it's not like.
Yeah. Where you live, do y'all get a lot? Are you in a lot of rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it rains like 60% of the days in the year, something like that.
So, and when it rains, is it like gray and cloudy all day, or does it hit it and leave?
Most of the time, yeah, but sometimes it can just be like 10 minutes or half an hour or something.
Yeah. See, it wouldn't be bad if it was more like that, like tropical.
Yeah.
Hit it, left, fine. But
the thing is, we're so small that it like goes over the whole country.
Yeah. Yeah, one storm sits there. Yeah. Okay, that kid didn't do that.
So, all right, I guess the first topic is number of listings. So, and here's a way you can check on eBay. Just put is live in your search. And so I got today. It's not as many as I have liked to, but I did have like some old Bibles and more time researching those. So I got 16 up, today and active. I'm up to 671, so I should hit 700 hopefully before this week is up. So 16 up for the day, 671 total.
I think eBay must have been watching your stream the other day when I was on. You know, I was talking about our shops in the UK not giving you as many free listings as the regular people.
Yeah.
They changed that. Get the same now for the basic store.
Wow. Well,
It used to be 1,000 free listings for anyone, and then the $19.99 storefront was like 200 or 150 or something. But they've upped it to 1,000 now, so I'm tempted to do it for the cheaper fees, the limited fees or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think a store is a great way to go.
Do they automatically promote you more if you have a storefront as well? Like, are you higher than just a regular seller?
No, they don't, but the benefits are, well, number one, you get the free credit on supplies, like on your store level. Like I'm at the second tier, so I get a $50 credit every 3 months. And at the basic store, you get a $25 credit. So you can use that on shipping supplies. So that's helpful. And then number two, like the ability to do promotions, to do sales on your store, and to bulk edit your items really saves a lot of time.
Yeah, see, it lets me bulk edit. The only thing I don't have is the sale option, because that was what I was looking for today when it took me to the page. But I can do promoted and I can do bulk edit. I just can't do. I can't do like percentage off. I just have to, excuse me. I just have to go in and drop everything by like 5% instead of actually just doing like a temporary sale, which is fine because I can go back in and turn it back up 5%. But it's just easier to. And then it doesn't track that as a sale. Like I don't have stats on. Like
that's the other thing. So yeah, let me show you that. So the seller hub, it would be another reason.
I got the hub. They give you that for free now as well.
Did they give you the analysis?
Yeah, I have all of that, I think.
Do you get all this stuff?
Let me check. Put in performance.
So you get your summary, of course, which is...
Yeah, I have all of that. Unless there's something...
You have the traffic option?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine looks different to yours, though.
Yeah, maybe just be a difference between the UK, the US version, which one of the other top points. And what Chris said is, you know, I set my promoted listings today at 1%. And so he said, give it 30 days and then evaluate. Like over here, once again, here's where I started the Patreon group. I started listing regularly.
Yeah.
And right around here is where I did free returns and a lot of free shipping. And today,
I feel like you've done too much at once, though. Like, how are you going to be able to tell?
Yeah, well, so I'm not going to do, well, obviously, I'm not going to do anything else for a month. And then I've set a reminder in my calendar. So a month I'll come back and look at my 1%. Because we were talking in the call. I'm like, all right, maybe I do 1 for a month. And then for the next month, I do 2% to analyze, like, how many more sales am I getting versus how much am I paying out on fees to slowly tinker with it. But over a long stretch of period where you get a good sample.
I think I have a few that are higher than 1. I couldn't tell you how many. Some of it I did it based on, like, I don't know what. When we first talked about this, or not first, but I feel like 6 weeks ago, you know, one of the early shows, we talked about it. Mm-hmm. So I went in and did it on a few. And I was like, I even did 2 or 3% because, like, I looked at the total amount it was going to be. And maybe it was like on some of those fancy shoes in the kitchen cabinet. So it's like 3% was still like very little, you know. So even though I hear a lot of people, and we talk about like 1% is good, I was like, well, if 2% is only like $3, I know that would add up overall. But I thought I'd try it because maybe some slower moving things.
So here's the thing, though, and I hear what you're saying. I think that's how we all kind of think. Like I was like, don't do promoted listings. So I'm guilty charged. It's all I mean, yeah, it's going to sell, but we're not going to know if it was from promoted or not. But if you spend 30 days and all your listings are not promoted for 30 days, then the next 30 days everything's at 1%. Then you can compare those two.
Yeah.
And you can really, it'll tell you what your sales difference is. And then after you do 30 days at 1%, like let's try 2%. So and then you can kind of look at those numbers and really versus a gut reaction or common sense. And really figure out like what is that sweet
spot.
Yeah. Sweet
well,
spot.
That's why I'm going to start with, well, besides the like maybe it's 10 things, I'm going to on the currently listed at some point in the next probably like week, if not less, like I said, do the free return, bump the price, free returns, free shipping. And if there's something else we said, to tweak the listing and then do 1% too.
Well, and like what Jay said, if I'd have been smart, maybe I'd have done what he's kind of implying is maybe just do one thing for a period of time so you can see what that one thing, the impact. Like maybe I should have just done free returns for a month.
Yeah.
And maybe free shipping for a month. Because then you can really judge, well, what does each thing really do to yourself? If you do it all at once, like I think what Jay's implying, then I think it's a combination of all of them, but I don't know which one has the bigger impact.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do, maybe I won't do promoted. In my head, I'd be like, maybe I do both parts of the shipping because I feel like that would draw them in. Because like when I bought all those windbreakers in the fall, like 7 things, I don't look at shipping. Most people I think are, you kind of do, but unless the number seems huge.
But see, we're trying to figure out people we don't know. We need that data because I guarantee you there's a lot of people that they're selecting the filter on the left, free shipping only. Once you do the free shipping, if you can bake the price of the free shipping in your cost, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there are factors, right? Like a big heavy item that's harder to do. But I think probably
shoes, you can do it.
Less.
Like shoes,
books I'm listing
$9. You can add that to shoes, or I guess it's like even if it's just 6 of it, and I eat 3, but I'm making more money. You know what I mean? Like overall.
Well, and here's the thing too, right? So once you start to convert more, conversion rate climbs up, figures into the algorithm too, and eBay's going to push you up even higher. They want people. They want you converting sales.
Yeah.
Did that person ever remove that feedback?
I submitted an official request several days ago, and they haven't removed it yet. But I think I got to give it X amount of days before I can do anything else.
I did an annoying negative today, which really annoyed me, but I sent them a thing to remove it, but we'll see. I was having an issue. Like they wanted the item didn't arrive. And I was in conversation with them for a few days, like asking them to be patient, whatever. And then they wanted a refund. So I was like, okay, I'll do a refund for you. But for whatever reason, when I tried doing the refund, there was an issue on PayPal where it said that they'd already like reversed their payment. So obviously eBay wouldn't process the refund because as far as eBay was concerned, they've already taken their money back. So I sent them a message like, oh, sorry, you're going to have to contact PayPal and ask them what's going on. It's saying your payment's been reversed. There's not a lot I can do about it. And they were just like, oh, well, I've not done anything. So I contacted eBay and said, look, are you able to do this, sort this situation out for me? Because I can't process the payment through PayPal or eBay. So they just closed the case and I presume paid him his money back out of their own pocket. And like got rid of my defect because it auto gives you a defect when you go through eBay. And it's been like a week, and then I get this feedback today, negative feedback, was refunded by eBay. That's all it says.
Well, if they did that and they reversed it, I'm sure eBay will remove that for you.
Yeah, I just can't bother ringing them up.
Yeah, it's a pain. It's annoying. Like when you try to do everything the right way.
I'll wait because they've been good. They actually like reversed a few feedbacks I got the other day. Like I didn't even ask them, so I'll wait and see if the system picks it up. Because they're not. If eBay's closed the case, they're not even supposed to be able to leave a negative feedback.
That's a good point.
So I don't know how they've managed to do that, but I sent them a request to reverse it, but we'll see. If not, I'll have to phone eBay up.
Yeah, and that's a problem. You can't phone them up right now.
Yeah, well, I can. I think I can put a request in for a phone back, and it's like 10 minutes, but it actually takes like 2 hours.
2 hours? Yeah.
Yeah, it says like the queue's like 10 minutes, but they take ages. Because obviously everyone's working from home, so. I wonder how many call centers are going to go from home in the future now.
That's a good question. Well, and how efficient are they? Like what's the level at home versus at a call center?
Probably about the same. They probably have like a 30-second countdown between each call that they can like stretch or whatever, and then the next one just gets put straight through. They probably have a system built in where if they miss like 4 calls in a row, they get fired or something.
Yeah.
But imagine all these businesses, they're suddenly realizing that all these meetings that they've been paying thousands of dollars for people to come into every month, they can now do them from home.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what's going to be the long-term effects of this, as far as business or education or anything is concerned?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think a lot of businesses are just going to give people the option. Do you want to work from home and we'll monitor how much work you're doing and we'll pay for your setup, or do you want to work at an office?
Shoot, I mean, give me home anytime. Now, for us, it's easy. But all right, so let's here. I want to show you this in case anybody wants to do this if you haven't already done it.
Is this the feedback thing? Because I need to do this.
Yeah. All right. So Chris walked us through that today. Here, I'll put the link in the chat, I guess.
Is this a business seller thing only? Because I might not be able to do that.
I don't think so. So here's the link to that page. And then I will, it's pretty self-explanatory once you go there. So this is the automatic feedback settings. I
really hate eBay's I just hate their system for finding out how to do stuff. It's terrible.
And all you have to do is go to the automation preferences link right there on that page.
Oh, it wants me to log in. Oh, it's because I'm on the .com site. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, and I don't know why I'm not logged into eBay right now. But all you got to do is log in. This is where I'm logged in here. You log in, and there's a page where you can just click it, like where you can set it to, like I have mine set to.
I need to be subscribed to eBay Selling Manager Pro to do this.
So that's another benefit of the store, I guess.
What even is that? See, Seller Manager Pro, is that something different?
Is that something that's just for stores? I don't know. I do not know.
Why are they always trying to upsell me?
How many listings do you have in your store?
Right now, 500 with like 580 items total. So I had near 1,000, and I've sold.
I did the math, and for me, I don't know if the subscriptions are different on your side of the pond, but at about 400 listings, it was more cost effective to have the basic store. No, I'm sorry, the second level store. So definitely.
I was looking into doing that. I think it's like £80 a month for the second tier store.
What is
UK?
Because if you do the math of the cost per listing times the number of listings you have, you're getting charged each month, versus the store subscription, which gives you X amount for free. I mean, that's the basic math to do. For me,
the difference here was we had the base 1,000 for free, so it never I didn't have the 300 extra I was listing with like the fee.
Bloody bastards! Like, get you for free.
Yeah, which now they've updated it, so the 1999 one has the 1,000 as well. I'm wondering what they've done to the second tier one, because the second tier one was 1,500. Now the jump now between the basic for 20 and the second tier for 80 with a 500 different in listing, that's not worth it for me anymore.
Well, yeah, that's a big wild card.
So unless they updated that one as well,
like our free is 50. I mean, what the heck?
See, I have 271. So do I need to? Plus, I'm about to list like
you're good
100 things. So do I need to?
Nice. 400 is the magic number to go up to the.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I knew you told me last week. I just couldn't remember. Okay.
I think in the last. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm at 671, so the next store is 1,000. So once I hit 1,000, I'll jump up to the. I think that's the anchor store. That's the big daddy. And there's one. I think there's one above that one.
Yeah, that cost a fortune. I've seen in comments.
Yeah, that's like a business.
They weren't happy with that 50,000 free things because they're like, I'm paying for an anchor store and it's like hundreds a month or something. And they're like, and I get it, kind of.
Let's do that. Let's look here. I'm gonna look.
I think eBay have been doing like a big push in the UK for like new members and stuff. That's why they've done the permanent 1,000 free for everyone, and because this only started last year, like March last year, and that was when I went like, oh, I might be able to do this if I'm getting 1,000. So that definitely converted me into going full time a little bit later on, but it's like, yeah.
Let's see. Where is it? Where's the chart? What? Shouldn't be that hard to find.
I guess Kevin's not jumping on.
Yeah, I thought he was. Let's see.
Yeah, they're doing new adverts and stuff now on TV as well for eBay in the UK.
Like, what are they promoting? What's their?
To be honest, it was that terrible. I've totally forgot what the advert was about. I just remember it was eBay, and I was like, "Oh, finally some adverts." I think it was like, pushing like sell what's in your house kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen something like that.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it on.
Trying to find the There's a page that has it laid out beautifully.
1 month ago, let me watch the script.
Where is it at? This is not the one.
Okay, I see. Okay, that's actually quite a good advert. That's not the one I saw. That's actually pretty funny. Wow, eBay actually made a good advert. Damn.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Expand all. All right, so here I finally found it. Took me a long time here. So I'll show you what ours looks like.
Is this your advert? Oh.
Well, this is the subscription.
Oh, right, okay.
So you have the base, right? You start off with starter, which I don't know why anybody would do the starter. I would just stick with free. So basic, $21.95 a month with an annual subscription. You get 250 free listings. You do get the 25 the coupon code, and that's nice. All right. So, and then you got the premium. That's the one I'm at right now. So you get 1,000 a month.
That's what we're getting for our basic, which is £19 a month. So we're getting that for the price of your basic now, basically.
That's messed up. And for us,
that would have been a response to them giving the 1,000 to everyone. Because imagine you're paying for basic for $250, and then everyone gets 1,000.
Wow. Yeah, because I'm paying $60 a month for the premium.
So I can't. I'm trying to zoom in. Like,
you do get now the shipping credit coupon goes up to 50. So that's
your premium is that what, the middle column?
Yeah, I'm premium right now.
And what? Oh, I'm basic next to it. Okay.
And there's really not much difference when you look on the fees here. They cap the final value fee at $350. So there's not much difference on anything other than.
See, I feel like our caps are better than yours as well, because most of ours cap at like something stupid, like £100 or something.
Yeah, see, that's pretty high cap on a final value fee, and that's another benefit of being top rated seller plus. You do get that 10% credit on your final value fees.
See, that's almost useless. 350. What's that, like a £3,500 item until you've actually saved anything?
Now, is that just for one item, or is that for?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
No, they're not going to cap your whole shop at 350.
Final value fee caps.
That's per item, surely.
If it's per item, yeah, you'd have to massive. And then the next,
I'm not sure.
And I'll have to do the math. Like for me, because I will crash over 1,000, but to go to the 10,000 anchor, your coupon credit goes up to $150. You do get a $25 credit towards promoted listings.
How much is an anchor store? I can't see that stuff.
It's basically $300 a month.
Woo!
So it's 5 times the cost of a premium store.
And what's premium? You said 60?
60.
And I'm paying what? Like basic it's nothing. It's like 20 or
like 22.
Yeah.
And then look at this. They do have an enterprise store.
That's mental. $3,000. I suppose that's not that bad.
Yeah, $3,000 a month subscription. Golly.
Mental.
I bet there's a lot of people paying that as well.
That's mental.
I'll have to do the math at some point from premium to anchor, but I'm sure it's going to be well over 1,000 before it makes sense to go to an anchor store.
Just go straight to enterprise. It's fine.
I'd be broke. I'd be running in the red. I'd go bankrupt. Thanks a lot, Jay. Oh, all right, let's catch up with the chat. All right. Val's here with her chunky salad. Ooh, that sounds so gross.
Yeah, see, we don't get anything like, you have that like voucher you get for like postage stuff. We don't get that. I don't think.
Yeah, but I'll get a listing, so I don't want to hear it. I'll trade my $50 credit for 1,000 free listings.
Yeah, they only show us the basic. So our basic, which yours is like £5, that's what they're calling our first tier. But they don't show us any more after that until you've like, because I phoned them up. I was like, is there a second tier? And they was like, yeah, but you can't get it until you've subscribed to the first tier.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, but if I get the first tier, will you like put me straight on the second tier if I call up? They're like, yeah. I was like, why not just show me the second tier so I can select it straight away?
All right. So Val got nothing listed, just like Clay, but she did get 4 videos out of it.
Do you want to watch the advert that they're showing in the UK right now? It's
sure.
50,
I'm game.
Yeah. We can hear the perfect accent, I hope.
It's like a series. Hang on, let me.
Yeah.
So there's like the first one and then the second one.
Yeah, I'm trying to do more of this schoolwork right
hang
now.
on, let me do that again. That's the first one.
Okay, here's a funny picture a friend just sent me. It says Rick Astley for Prime Minister. He'll never give you up, let you down, run around and desert you, make you cry, say goodbye, tell a lie, and hurt you. That's genius.
Nice.
Rick Astley.
Right.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Oh, and the other thing, I was supposed to meet Francie. So yesterday, we were supposed to meet at 11 at Target, but I gave her my number and I never heard anything. So at about 10:30, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go run. And then she messaged me right as I'm pulling into the park. I'm like, oh,
Where are they?
you changed your mind. So we're gonna meet up to do that swap tomorrow.
Your deal.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the stuff. I got the money. You got the stuff.
You got the light.
Come on, walk away. Give me the cash. Walk away. Walk away. The guy around the corner's got it.
I've done so many local deals lately. I've had several Facebook Marketplace deals lately.
That's good.
Nice.
You just like throwing the money through the post box. Oh, you don't have post box, do you?
No. Well, one was a PayPal. He bought that big monster TV that was behind me.
Oh,
so
what did you get?
He came over and PayPal'd me. Here, I got it, and just let him take it. And a couple others were cash. It's like put the money down and slowly step away. Let me see your hand.
What happens if someone PayPal's you outside of eBay? Like, what's your recourse in that situation if they decide that they want their money back?
Well, this wasn't through eBay. He found it through Facebook Marketplace, so it was fine. But
like, what I mean, like, if he puts a claim in that, like, what happens? Because you can't ring up PayPal and go, "Well, I sold it through Facebook Marketplace."
Oh crap! I need to delete that list. Thank you for saying that. I need to delete that off of eBay. I just realized that I don't think I took that down off of eBay. Ooh, let me do that real fast. That would be bad. Thanks for that.
Do I get 5% save your ass fee?
Yeah, you did. I appreciate it. And I did have a guy on that play. Remember that 8-track player I bought? Avon.
Yeah.
So this guy messaged me on eBay. Like, he's trying to get it lower, and he's like, "Hey, we can do this off eBay." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not going to jeopardize my account for some shady transaction." But he just like kept going on and on and on. And I was like, nope. And I think I pissed him off. But you know what sucks is you can't report. I tried to report him.
Yeah.
You cannot report them, apparently, from what I saw, unless there's an actual transaction, which is really stupid. I'm like, because I wanted to report him because he was trying to put me in a bad situation.
Put you in a bad way, as people say.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. I just took that down. You saved me on that one. What's up, Mike? Boys in the hoodies. Now that was Kevin. Yeah. Well, no, that was Kevin.
Yeah. So hey, Mike, I meant to text you earlier. I got Kevin, Scott, and I did a video chat yesterday, and then I messaged him, and he told us about y'all's conversation. So I did watch part of a video when I was organizing my warehouse, and the only video I watched was yours. I watched about 70% of it. Then I turned it off because I need silence to work better. But I'm glad. I meant to text you too. I'm glad you just kept making videos. Who cares if people think whatever? Like, I don't have a problem with people who make comedy reseller, whatever. But that's me. I'm okay with do whatever people want in your life as long as it doesn't infringe upon someone else's rights. Oh, the Constitution, basically.
He's getting passionate about this. Go ahead, Clay.
Like, do whatever you want. Mike, you have good videos. And Brian, he's going to do one video a day to try to help people like you do. But it's 7 videos how to go from, like him, $20 to $7,000 the last few months.
I need to watch his videos. I'm just not watching a lot, but I do need to watch.
Like, I watched part of him before I went to storage. This girl, Emily Conway, who I've seen in chat.
I played Scott's today. Like, well, what I'm gonna do is like I messaged y'all. I'm gonna, while I'm shipping, it's okay to play those videos because shipping's pretty mindless.
Yeah,
I played Scott's today, and I liked it. I picked up his long playlist. I played them. I liked them, and I'm gonna do that for people. So tomorrow I'll do someone else.
I can do it.
Mike's on that list at some point.
Yeah. Oh, Mike has good stuff, and especially I'm looking forward to these 7 days of like trying to really help people. But Mike has good stuff. Oh, Val, like there's only, and I only watch a few now for sure. Well, because I have to have, like I said, I don't sit around. If I'm going to sit around, I'm watching TV. If I'm not working, I don't watch YouTube for fun a lot. Whatever. Maybe I should, but.
Yeah. Well, my
good videos, Mike.
Like on this, like I want to make this my daily show. I'll still do what solds and maybe a garage sale video, but on this, like the talking points. I do want to have some talking points. Of course, we can stray from that, and those are things that have kind of been happening, or thoughts that are on my mind for that day that we could talk about, like listings, put in eBay, feedback on automatic, promoted listings, and the other ones we have transactions off market. We just talked about that a little bit. So kind of recapping what's going on for me each day, because yesterday, I forget who, somebody was like, they found that this content was useful. So I want to make it useful content, but at the same way, it's time for us to come together and kind of relax after the work day's ending. And just kind of those two things. Let's see. Addicted to Hustle. Thanks for stopping by. What are y'all up to? What are you making Addicted to Hustle? I'm curious. We're winding down the reseller work day. I don't know about Jay. What time is it over there in the UK, Jay?
11:30. 11:30.
But you don't have anything to list right now, do you?
I had a few board games come in, but they're in quarantine right now.
Yeah, Val, I think live streams. I enjoy live streams. I jumped on Scott's last night.
You did? Nice.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. On Dumpster Diver.
I found a new channel to watch yesterday, and it's really good.
What's the name of it?
I don't know if you've seen them before, but they're called Redneck Resale. They just moved into a new like store where they're putting all their stock in, and it's really good.
Huh. I've heard of them. I don't think I've seen them.
Who is it?
Redneck Resale.
Okay.
345 subscribers.
No, Val, I need to do that. That's on the list.
Oh my God. Please,
I know, I'm killing you.
All right, so this is the thing. This is why I keep preaching this. It's about processes. It's set up a routine where you don't have to remember things. It's like,
well, no, I remember.
At 8 o'clock at night, I'm going to send likes to all my offers on Poshmark. I'm going to send anybody that has a bundle that's one day old at 8 o'clock, I'm going to send them an offer in the bundle. So you got to, in my opinion, you've got to build in routines.
I know. And I just haven't done that yet. So that's partially why I'm putting it off.
Which is why you don't have a routine, because if you had a routine, you would have done it.
Yeah, but I'm okay. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, part of that is the whole organizing. To me, it's actually important to get organized and stuff listed, cross-listed, and then once I'm even, then have figure out what my routine is. I know that seems silly, but, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I'll, because once I'm even, because come next week, I'm out of inventory, and that's okay, because, for a few days.
Dang, I'm hungry, Mike. Oh, y'all talking about dinner. Oh, Addicted to Hustle. Sauteed chicken.
I'm still on private chat.
Jasmine rice and possibly corn. That sounds like a lovely dinner. I love sauteed chicken. Jasmine rice is amazing. And corn on the cob, especially if you grill it. Man, it's a win. It's a winning meal. Send an offer to both.
I feel like people aren't accepting offers as much at the moment. I've sent so many offers, and they're just not getting accepted.
You're talking about eBay? Oh, yeah. Well, I think we're talking about Poshmark right now.
Sorry.
On Poshmark, yeah, I think on Poshmark it's more common. Like, people want offers. Like, I will like items myself, hoping they'll send me offers. Like, and here's a tip. I was talking about this. I got on Pure Hustle podcast. I watched their latest episode, and Rolando was saying that he doesn't like shopping on Poshmark because the shipping fee is high, because it's like $7.11, I think. But that gives you up to 5 pounds. And so I comment, I'm like, you're right. For one item, that is very high. But what you do is you find a closet that has your style and your size, and they have multi-quantity. And then you put together a bundle. Like I put together like 5 Nike and Adidas dry fit shirts, so I can go, I need some more running gear. And I got a really good deal on it. And then you take that one cost for shipping, and that was over like 5 items. And they were like, oh, they were like, yeah, that's really smart. Thanks for giving us that tip. So offers definitely can work on Poshmark. Foo.
Jacob
Foo.
Someone sent me an offer this morning for something, and I was like, you know what? It was at that Russian plate. They sent me this offer, It's up for £20. They sent it for £16. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go accept that. So I got up out of bed, got to my computer. By the time I got to my computer, they paid full price.
Oh, even better. But yeah, that's pretty rare. Usually, like I set a percentage. I price my items where I know if it's within an X percentage of it, I just automatically take it. Hi, Jacob Fufu. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think I've seen you on here before.
And then pays full price within 2 minutes.
He's stopped.
I guess they were, you weren't going to
a couple times.
They probably were scared you weren't going to accept it, and they really wanted the item. That's my only guess.
Wow.
Well, says I give about 30 minutes before sending offers to lockers. I try to keep up with them, or else it's such a big job. Yeah, I do it all at once on my phone. It goes pretty quick. Like I can do probably about 15 or 20 minutes. I can send all offers to likers, and I get a lot throughout the day because my closet's so big. It gets shared so much.
I put those videos in the private chat, by the way, the advert ones.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like stream share. Stream share.
Oh, you want me to do it from my? I don't know if you can get sound like that, can you?
Yeah, I think so.
Does that work?
Let's try it.
Okay.
Addicted to Hustle says oven style, but I do like it on the grill. Talking about the cord and aluminum foil with butter, salt, and pepper, and a cube of ice. Man, we gotta go over to Addicted to Hustle's house. It's cooking up some good stuff. And in here, like my wife is Mexican, and so they do Mexican style corn where you grill it. And it may not sound good, but man, it's delicious. You take it off the grill, you put butter, you put crema, it's like a sweet sour cream, like Mexicans will use, and then you hit it with some parm, some chili powder, and a squirt of lime, and that stuff is so good you'll slap your mama. It is off the chain. So I'm hungry.
You have to let me know if the sound works.
Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm still thinking about corn.
Right, let me know if you can hear sound.
All right.
Does that work?
I haven't heard it yet. Is it playing?
I did play, yeah.
Play a little more. Of course, audio's on your side?
I think so. Can you not hear it?
No.
You'll have to do it on your
Look at your sink and your
dirty house.
Taste. Now 10 and look at your baby's crib. See if you can sell the baby.
Let's do that. Replay. All right, hold on. Replay that, Jay. We're gonna let Clay narrate this.
You want me to narrate? Okay.
Narrate the whole scene.
Okay. With my great British accent.
Yeah, your great British accent. This is narrated, brought to you by Clay.
Is this eBay right?
So this is eBay UK. You want to give him a little, what's the gist of it?
Oh, or is there words?
Oh, he's gonna put the caption up. Let me take Val's comment.
Yeah, and then I could try to read the captions, maybe. Let's see. In my accent.
Hold on,
and offend all the British people around the world.
Well, this is gonna be great. I can't wait for this. Let's see. Today's talk, we talked about listings, total listings, eBay feedback, automatic setup. We talked about promoted listings. We haven't talked about sourcing on local markets or BOLOs yet.
It's thinking.
So we can talk about that while it's thinking. Like the sourcing on local markets, I think a lot of people know about Facebook Marketplace and Offerup, but there's some people in Chris's group, Daily Refinements group, that they do really well on the Nextdoor app, putting ads out like, I buy vintage electronics, or whatever you're into. So that's a good place to source too. All right, you ready, Clay?
Yeah.
Do it.
It was just another weekend for the young couple, but 94 short seconds were about to change everything. Was that a pregnancy test? Soon, they had to sell past loves to fund their new love. life of God's interesting. And just as they got the hang of things, they spent another 94 fateful seconds together. Time to buy a minivan. 94 seconds. He needs to see a doctor. Jeez.
That's it. Dang.
94 seconds. She's not even pleased. She's not even getting the pluck out of pleased. This is eBay and other drugs you might need to see about.
94 seconds, huh?
God, what is he? A 15-year-old virgin?
These are hot sports opinions.
94 seconds.
Look at eBay being, but they're being a little edgy though.
Yeah.
And both times it was 94 seconds. So one time you could say maybe it was a rare occurrence, but
just excited, man.
Yeah. Maybe
Poor
she was
girl.
extremely dashing.
I feel like they both settled here.
Maybe she was looking. I'm watching the Outlander series. Maybe she was looking very funny, you know.
Yes, and maybe it's been a long time he was in the service, or
but 2 times on the road.
Job on the road.
Val got jinxed. Low ball offers, just counter them. I don't take any of that personally anymore. Oh yeah, that's he was. We already read that one. I always look at love notes potential buyers leave on the other orders to get an idea of what they're willing to pay. That's a really good tip, Val. I love that. That's a tip of the day, looking at their love notes. So you can go to their profile, about me, love notes, and then see the ideas what they're willing to pay. That's a really good idea. And I also I advertise, I have over 3,600 5-star ratings on Poshmark. So I include that in my description, and then I talk them how to get to the love notes. So I'm trying to build confidence to separate me from other sellers on Poshmark. Let's see. Jacob Fufu says, I'm going back and forth with one on Poshval. I listened for 49 and another seller listed for 49. Another seller offered 15. Then she went to 20. Now she's up. All those numbers are making my brain hurt. So some negotiating is taking place there. And he self-edited. Big jump. Oh, Slot? Did I kick you out? I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were out.
How dare you? No, I was saying you should play the actual advert with sound so we can hear what it actually sounds like compared to Clay's rendition.
All right, you sent the link. Let me see if it'll play on my
It's the middle one.
The middle one? Okay.
Yeah.
We can compare Clay to the actual ad.
I think my little stuff at the end also helped,
Well, their punctuation was terrible, so it's hard to know.
Yeah. Closed caption is...
You did pretty well.
All right, I've got it. So all right, we'll do this. So we will compare.
And then Val over here, her comment, Val is saying, you haven't gotten low balls in a while. What? Sorry.
94 seconds.
After that ad, Val, I have to say, low
94.
That's another condition. That's like a saggy old man.
All right, so here we go. Here's the British. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
It was just another weekend for the young couple at 94 short seconds.
Wait. We had here. We can really analyze this. Let's do it like we're doing it in class. All right, we're gonna analyze. So we're using our inferencing skills here, guys. Got a couple of wine glasses, right? So we've been doing a little drinking.
He must be terrible without alcohol then, because that makes you last even longer.
Just another weekend for the young couple.
So we have a brassiere and some clothes.
Striped socks. There you go. Terrible.
Yeah, those are dashing. The pillows are. Those 94 seconds. Those were intense 94 seconds.
At 94 short seconds, we're about to change everything.
Do you really have to say short when it's only 94 seconds?
They're emphasizing it. So what is that again, Clay, for our listeners?
That's a pregnancy test. Also, if you don't put the lid down on the toilet, the germs will fly out 12 to 18 feet, so they need to throw away the toothbrushes. Just saying.
I just want to point out that they didn't have a toilet, but they did.
I know, right?
They peed at the sink because there was no toilet there.
Yeah, well, because girls only pee, so yeah.
Good point.
Soon, they
There we
Those are
go.
the shoes in your pantry.
The high heels, stripper heels.
But there's 2 sets of shoes, so is this like a free?
Oh yeah. Is it 2 ladies? Which is fine, especially hot ones.
Is that what?
Or are these the work shoes and then she changed in
Yeah.
the 94-second shoes?
Yeah, the 94. That's the 94-second shoes.
It was the shoes. It was the shoes.
That
That's a
could be
quick
the name
change
of
in
a
that,
brand of shoes. 94-second shoes.
Hey, I want a piece of that action. 94.
Honey, I bought you 94-second shoes.
There's another pair. Oh, these are the ones they're selling. Oh, I get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they changed.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah,
changing into kids' toys. Yeah, okay.
By the way, he's got a freaking motorcycle inside the house.
Likes to go fast, man.
Yeah, he does.
He's quick, that's for sure.
fund their new love.
Oh, so it changed to a
Pram.
stroller.
I know. I couldn't even think of the word stroller.
I know I couldn't either. I was struggling. What is this? Like
A
oh my
clothesline.
That's a dryer, an inside air dryer.
God, that's terrible.
I started to air dry more of my clothes. Yeah.
Lots of people do that in the UK. They dry their clothes
Yeah,
inside.
hang mine on the doorknob and whatever.
Interesting.
F me pumps, yeah.
And just as they got the hang of things, spent another 94.
Let's compare. So the brassiere is black this time.
No coloured
red.
socks.
Yeah, no stripes.
There's
Oh, look at the
boxers.
wine glass.
Are there's boxers or something up top? Maybe.
That's same pillow, man. They're same position again.
Yeah, but one of the wine glasses is knocked over.
Yeah.
For fateful seconds together. Time to buy a mint.
I wonder if eBay would like maybe sponsor the channel because we're giving eBay some love here.
Right?
This is what they call a reactionary video where we're actually watching.
Yes.
Because it could be copyright deals, but the fact that we're adding value to it. So
They
we
did
gotta-
it.
And in Europe, they do these, more funny ads that push it. They'll address things, yeah.
I put the link for the follow-up advert, which carries on the story if you
Oh,
want.
we got to watch that too.
we got to watch that. So now we have 2 children. This will be good to teach inferencing, really. My kids would enjoy it.
Buy, sell, eBay.
I like it. All right. That was good. So let's go to the second one.
I'm pretty sure it follows on.
We still got the bright colors.
It was just a small gift
All
from Mummy and Dad.
right, hold on. Let's.
I hate them trolls. They're so creepy. Do you have those toys in America?
Yeah.
Trolls with the hair, yeah.
Well, somebody's trying to negotiate with me on a bundle on Poshmark too. All right, here we go.
Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go.
A small gift from Mummy and Daddy.
Mummy and Daddy. So we got the naked troll, the glass of milk.
One, however, that would spark a bit of an obsession.
Oh my,
Oh my god.
the hair.
This is the advert I saw on TV.
That is a little
Yeah.
creepy. Got quite the collection.
Yeah.
It started out innocent enough, at least.
Ooh, this one right here. In the middle with the yellow.
Yeah, no thanks.
Imagine waking up seeing that.
Ooh.
I think that'll give Clay nightmares. He has nightmares a lot.
I don't know. The trolls aren't that creepy to me. They're cute.
What about this?
That one's a little creepy because it's like just a head. Yeah.
Things
Texas
always do.
Chainsaw or something.
lit the fuse to something bigger.
So now we're transitioning to the girl, the sister, obviously.
This would be like my niece Mason. Yeah, we saw I think a troll movie.
Mum and Dad encouraged other activities, but the
So remember that this was once a motorcycle, now it's a bike. Man, they are like all over. This room is like maxed out.
had to sell things almost as fast as they bought them.
I think I see their problem. They're spending too much money on their kids. Like, those kids are spoiled. That is way too many trolls.
Friends and family thought it was cute. It's just a bit of fun, they said. It's just a phase, they said. Well, it's all fun and games until your child is 34.
Is that same sync?
Yeah. The child is now 34.
Jesus. eBay ain't even been around that long, has it?
When did they
Like
start?
20 something years, yeah.
Like 96 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, sometime in the 90s.
Still lives at home, and absolutely nothing has changed.
So this is a 34-year-old
Guy.
guy?
I think so. I think that's what they're saying, yeah.
Look at that one.
These things should really come with a warning label. Buy, sell, eBay.
I like the first one better,
Yeah.
for sure.
Huh.
All
Interesting.
right. Let's catch up on some comments here.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little more school stuff in the background here.
Speaking of that. Yeah, so I gotta look at my bundle too in a minute. Valley, were you appreciating the Clay's rendition of eBay? Yeah.
What are the American adverts like? Do you even have them? Any?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, come on, cat. Come here.
I'll have
Come
to
here,
look
buddy.
them up, see what they're like.
Yeah, I think the gist on eBay is like be unique or something.
Buddy.
Like they're trying to differentiate between eBay and Amazon.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, Clay, there you go, Clay. You could
Hold
be a
on.
voiceover actor for eBay.
Oh, I took actually in 2016, I did take over at there's like a off of 35 near all the medical center, there's like a kind of a school. And I did take a voiceover class, and it's on the list. I want to do it again, like take the beginner again at several places, because I do think I could break into voice work. Like, to me, that is part of my list of, along with being a full-time reseller, doing voiceover work would fit in, because if they called you that day and said, hey, you need to come in, or you need to go to your little room where you've built like, a recording studio. Well, okay, fine. I could do that around reselling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas like teaching, if they said, come in, then I'd be like, well, I'm taking the day off to go record a medical commercial or something, I have, let's see, if on this flash drive, I can't believe, do I have another port for?
And Val said at least he took his socks off. Cha-ching, we need a drum.
So Val, yeah. So we learned something about Val and Chad. She doesn't want Chad to wear his socks when they're
what if they're
high-fiving, as we'll say.
Nice catch with the shoes, yeah. F me pumps. I think so. Those shoes aren't made for walking, Jacob. Lift the cushion for spare change and Cheez-Its. And Val likes trolls. All right. I guess let's look at BOLOs, things that have sold. So I'm gonna just share like what sold for me today or
mine here
recently. So eBay and Poshmark. So I am in a massive end of the month 40% off sale, so that has an effect on. So I sold more headbands. I sell so many headbands. I sold one of the books I listed recently. I mean, these are low ticket items, like $8. A La La Loopsy doll from my last storage unit. So cute. A lot of Thomas the Tank Train stuff, man. That one, I've already sold like 4 or 5 different pieces of Thomas the Train items. So if y'all see that, if you see Thomas the Train, scoop it up. So sold a pair of New Balance Absorb shoes today. Actually, these are really cheap. The sell I'm running, things are flying off the shelf, but it was and change plus shipping. It's really cheap. I think I made 16 on it, so decent. A phone case sold. Oh, I listed this. I think last Saturday, that kneading machine I got from the auction.
Yeah.
It sold for $47.99 plus 20 shipping. So I think I made decent money on that. So, the slot machine. I think you were with me when I bought this. Remember this one?
That was like last summer, one of the first times we went out. I can't picture where, but yeah.
Big.
I remember you
kind of glad
putting it in the car.
I used to have that.
Yeah. It only sold for $12.59, but the shipping, I made some money on shipping. I think I paid $3 for it, but more than anything, it's like I needed my shelf space, and that is a factor. Like I think you need to factor in your inventory how much room something takes up.
Yeah.
And so these Lauren, I think these were from that storage unit we did, Clay.
Okay.
Those sold for $48 plus shipping. Those sold for some big. And I think I was in those for like $1. That was nice. And another Tommy the Tank Trackmaster. This sold for $38 free shipping. This is when I moved to free shipping, but I was only in this for $1 or $2 because I bought the whole lot for like $8. Who sold something?
Me.
Nice. What'd you sell?
It was a wooden checkers board game.
Nice. So these ASICs to a pastor messaged me. He's like, "Would you do X amount?" And I'm like, "You're a pastor." I'm like, "Sure, let's move them." I only paid. Well, I paid 8 on these, but you could see they sold pretty well. And I think the last eBay sell I'll show. Let's see. There's 2 more Thomas trains. These 2 sold. Look at this one. This one sold for $48.99.
Nice.
The red one.
How much was the whole lot?
$8.75 for the whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That when I looked the other day, the lots are just generally unbelievably low because there's a billion of them, like within one sale.
Yeah, you can definitely make some money on the lots. You just it just depends on what it is and how much they go for. And on Poshmark, let me take a quick look. Once again, most of this is wholesale stuff, jewelry. Yeah, I did sell these boots. I think they sold yesterday. Those sold for $55. I think I picked those up for maybe $5. So Keen hiking boots are always something to look for. Thomas the Tank, you want to look for. And shoes are selling again. I guess that's the thing with the takeaway.
Well, everyone's out walking, doing their exercise now, aren't they? So.
Yeah. Addicted to Hustle can hear you being a cartoon villain, Clay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Too bad we don't. Do you have any video? You got. Come on, stream your video of
Larry.
Larry, we got to see some Larry. You got the pop rocks.
The pop. Yeah, I showed that on my channel. Hold on. Yesterday, because I went. Was that yesterday? I went for like a while yesterday.
Yeah, I come on literally in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Larry. We're gonna do one of those EMDR, ESMER, those noise things. So here we go. We got some Pop Rocks. Cherry.
Love it.
Oh, cherry. Strawberry cherry.
You got like a unicorn horn or something? What is that?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, Scott. Scott's like, what did I come into?
Hope Kevin don't pop in. He'll get angry.
Right. Hey, this wasn't a reseller. This was my more successful channel.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
If I had kept this channel, I bet I'd be at your numbers or more.
Well, maybe you should restart a different channel and just do Larry.
Yeah, it is. It's on the list.
Just don't show it to your kids. That's all.
No, I know.
Hey, Scott.
I know. I hate that I can't use What the Clay. It's such a good name and easy. I mean, I could, but
Eventually you can.
yeah. Kind of want Pop Rocks now. They're not really good, but
This is going on for a long time.
I know. I haven't watched the whole thing like in months.
We watched in my class. I showed it. I told you that story.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, I watched a lot of your videos today while I was shipping, man. Some good content. It makes me want to go buy a Burlington dumpster. We do have a.
From F and Larry.
Okay.
Okay, listening.
Okay.
We have a. Oh my gosh, what's the home goods place? Kirkland's. We have a Kirkland's. Scott, is a Kirkland's dumpster good diving dumpster? So I thought about going by there today in the middle of the day.
Isn't Kirkland's Costco's home brand?
Kirkland's does like home goods, like home furnishings. I don't know if they're the same company.
I'm pretty like everything in Costco is like Kirkland brand in the UK.
I don't know. So Scott, have you ever dumpster dive in a Kirkland's? We don't have a Burlington in my city. I'd have to go to like Cedar Hill.
See, I could hit almost like everything. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. And Scott, you go during the day, right?
Yeah, he's been during the day. Yeah.
Night makes me wary.
Maybe I'll do that next time I drive by. All right, so I'm supposed to meet Francie. Ooh, this is good. So
Or like Sunday evenings to me, since they close at 6, I could go after they close and have daylight.
I'm supposed to meet Francie tomorrow to sell her that light box, and that's in the same strip, or it's near the same place where Kirkland's is. Maybe I'll drive by the back, and if it looks like, I can even get my GoPro out. I can pretend like I'm Scott and do a quick video. I am a little nervous about it, though, to be honest.
Our Costco's have started doing delivery here, so I can order my baked beans in 50-can packs.
So Scott, how do you just act like it's no big deal? You just park back there and just what do you do if somebody says something? Like, how do you handle that?
Back away from my dumpster. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just looking for goodies. Just do it. I think I might. You know what? I think I might do it.
Once I get my car back, maybe over the weekend.
Where's your car? Oh, Angie has it?
Angie, yeah.
What's up with her car?
Remember, she changed from this Jazz Pharmaceuticals, which is a small drug company, only like $1 billion or something like that, or $500 million, to Pfizer. But since drug reps aren't out in the field right now, going to doctors' offices, schmoozing or that whatever they, talking to the doctors, they haven't given her a company car yet because she changed, I guess, about 3 weeks ago. Once they, took everybody off the road, and now that she's oncology, it's like you can't send strangers into a cancer doctor, until they're really the world's opened up. So Pfizer, being Pfizer, like any company, right? They want to save money, so it kind of makes sense. And so her car is still out in LA, even though she's been back here for years.
Right.
because it's at a friend's and she has it when she goes out there a few times a year. So normally she's had a car, and her grandma's car is just dead as a doornail right now. So we can't get it to do anything. So the good thing, it blocks the driveway. No one can pull through. So it's fine. Like, she brought me cookies that she got. The one person she sees besides me is this guy she teaches yoga to, socially distancing, but he gave her the cookie though, and she dropped him off. And so she was like, do you need me to go to the store or something? And I was like, well, the next few days, because I need that box of remotes too.
It's a long story, Clint.
For boxes. Oh yeah, that's smart. Yeah, what you're doing.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good. I could do that now because I'm looking for boxes to ship things out. That's all I need was just in case that happens, which probably won't that much. Looking for boxes for eBay. That's a good one, Scott. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I guess I'll charge up the GoPro tonight, and yeah, let's do it.
Just say you dropped your ring in there or something.
Yeah, drop my cookies in there. I'm looking for my raccoon. There you go. I like that, Bill. Even though you're up in the mountains, raccoons.
Hey, my pet raccoon's in there. Timmy, my raccoon.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And actually, probably can find some boxes, even though we were all right. So here's another serious talking point. So on Daily Refinement on our Patreon call, we were talking about shipping. We're talking about shaving time off all of our processes to be able to scale up. And on the shipping, it's like, yeah, you can go find boxes when you get big things to ship out, but how much time does that cost you versus just going ahead and paying for the boxes and have all of the size boxes that you need, and they're there for you, and you can quickly get that thing shipped out and on to the next. Because I don't think people factor in how much your time is worth, and I think we need to do that as resellers. Like, okay, yeah, I can save $1 or $2 on a box. Now, if it's a big box for a big bulky item that you don't have, that you're not going to ship out that often, I think that's fine. But I think in general, we need to factor in time way more than we do.
I keep for weird size, like not huge, but like one size box that works a decent amount. I've got a subscription monthly deal for this cat litter. So this is a decent sized box, you can see, right?
Yeah.
So I can fit a lot.
So like a 16 by 8 by...
Yeah. Plus, Angie gives me her big chewy boxes, which are giant, and a few I've thrown away.
Are they packed with cookies?
No.
They're not as good.
And then, I told you before, when I was still going to my dad's, I would take his trash down to they have a trash room, and there'd always be people who would put their Amazon boxes. So a few times I took one time I left some that was like some candle came in and it stunk. But between that, my mom, I order a few things, Angie, like my bedroom, is just full because that patio door, they still haven't opened it. So I might take some of my boxes down to the storage. Plus I got a box of boxes from eBay with my shipping coupon. I need to look to see what size they are even.
Hey, Scott, is that the name of the store, the Boxery on eBay? Val gets her larger boxes from Chad's work. He's a mechanic.
Hey, boss, it's me, Chad. I'm taking the extra boxes. This is how mechanics sound. We're tough guys. Is that about right, Val?
My uncle is a diesel mechanic. He actually has.
I'm a diesel mechanic. None of that wussy, just normal gasoline. Real men drive diesel. Val, I'm not.
Hey, let me give you a tip. Like before we moved out here in Waxahachie, we lived in Red Oak. Behind us, our neighbor I became friends with, and he's a airplane mechanic out at I think for Southwest, and he also does like car repairs from a shop. So anytime, like he's the hookup. Like anytime I have a problem with a car, like he's a lot cheaper, and he's a lot better than any of the local mechanics I've found around here. So. Hey, mechanics are valuable. You need to know some good mechanics.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that tip, Scott. Let me write that down, the Boxery. Let me put that in my eBay journal. Well, not my reselling journal, actually, not just eBay. It's like I'm focused on eBay more right now, even though I am upping my jewelry items on Poshmark.
That's on my list is to start. Yeah, once I get even, then I can actually order stuff and slowly build the jewelry and other items that I'm going to try, you know.
Vinyl record millers. What do those look like? Are those the square?
Oh, I need some. Maybe that's what with this month's coupon.
I might have got those. Are those the ones with the four corners they fold in, like you could put a record or a big
I got a boatload of records. I don't know how to grade them and all that exactly, but
yeah.
Okay, so I need to eBay. Is it the Seller Hub to find the coupon?
Yeah, I think so. Just Google eBay coupon code. It'll take you to the page.
Coupon code. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Like your to-do list and things you have in your mind to do.
It's a lot.
They stress me out. Do you have these like written down, like prioritized? Like I'm gonna do this in an order.
Somewhat, but there's different lists. That's why I'm getting that lady to make me one list. But that's why today it was get the storage unit done. If that's all I got.
And I'm not saying mine's the end all be all, but like each day, like this is today's.
Jeez.
And a lot of this comes from my morning call, and I highlight the important stuff.
Yeah.
And do tomorrow before tomorrow's call, kind of like Cornell notes, I'm gonna go back over this.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of things, and then once a week, I'm gonna go over my past 5 days and follow up with any of my missing things that I've kind of slipped through the cracks. I would recommend something similar. Like otherwise, there's too many things to do. Sticky notes aren't good. We have to be organized. Sydney and that's your mom.
That's my mom. Yeah, she's in the kitchen, Mom. She's wanting more food, I think.
Feed your cat. Addicted to hustle. I write my stuff to do. Don't overthink. Yeah. Like it stresses me out. Like because I know what Clay's doing. Like this is all in his head, like jumbling.
Oh no, I have it written down, but I also don't look at to-do lists because I've learned some through therapy. If it sits on a to-do list, you're going to do it if you want to do it. If you don't do it, don't stress about it. So that's I'm trying to
write it down.
Well, so that I know it's on there. Now, if I'm never going to do it, eventually you take it off the list. Well, what I'm saying is I have a to-do list.
Clay.
But what I'm saying is I'll knock this stuff off little by little, but I'm not going to, there's bigger, more important things than all the stuff on that list.
Well,
first
I'm just asking, like, so are you, like, for me, like, to prioritize it? Because it's too much for one person, right? So do you have a system where you kind of prioritize what you got to do?
Well, I mean, I'll make like a symbol next to the different stuff, different things. Yeah, or highlight,
What kind of symbol?
Oh, probably like a star or something, I mean, just to, but I don't always, because all these to-do lists my whole life has stressed me out. So I've learned it's not like, because I'm one of those people, like come summer, it's summer for teachers. You're supposed to have fun, right? You're supposed to, but that's not always easy for me. So that's why I don't worry about, that's why like part of the reason I haven't joined the call you're on, because part of me would tell the people like going, hey, I had a good day. You can all judge me. And I admit, then I'd probably be like, if you don't like it, if it's not productive enough for you, but I made progress, like maybe it wasn't a fight.
Clay, are you flipping me off right now?
No, not you.
Okay,
but
I do push Clay because I want to see him go to the next level.
Yeah. So that's why I'm also going to get that lady, Lexi. We traded messages because we were supposed to do a video chat and it just didn't, we got confused, but to have her help me. So I have a page for like eBay, you know what I mean? Instead of like, because most of my to-do list, it's not like vacuum or laundry. Sometimes I put that on there so you get the easy win, but have like an eBay page or mini, or eBay and Posh will be in big parts, along with like run, drink water, school, whatever.
Did you watch what's his name? That video I linked to you on the mental. I think you should.
Yeah, that's that.
Hey, yeah, sorry. Number one, sorry about the loss of a loved one. That's tough. And plus of the COVID-19 and everything else. Like, so for me personally, like, up until April 12th, when I joined the daily Patreon morning call, like, I wasn't being productive at all. And a lot of it was just stress but once I joined that morning call being surrounded with 15 to 20 people who, are teaching and motivating, like, that sets the tone for my whole day. And that has made a huge difference. So I think being around other people, other resellers and other people that are motivated and helpful can definitely make an impact. So
I could swear you said huge.
Did I?
I don't know.
I probably did.
Huge.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're doing a tremendous job. It's tremendous.
I mispronounced some words.
It's tremendous, Brian. Now go drink your bleach. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, don't. All right.
Well, there's Suji. You're still watching. She's getting.
Yeah, we like her. All right, let me put a full screen.
She looks very intense, doesn't she?
Yeah, it looks like she's ready to strike out. Oh my gosh.
She's very. She just wants. Scooge, you want more food?
She removed. Oh, there she goes. Yeah. All right, guys, it's gone past 6. I think we hit all of our topics. Francie didn't pop on. I thought she'd pop on. So I think, like, all the food, hopefully they cook something. Sometimes Veronica will cook. My daughter, she's home from college. She'll cook sometimes. Claudia will cook. I also like to cook myself, and sometimes we cook together. That's a good family activity. I know what happened to Jay. But anyway, thanks everyone for stopping to the reseller. Happy if you haven't liked the video, please like it. Help me out. And we'll see y'all tomorrow about 4:30 if you can make it.
Well, are we doing it because it's Thursday and we have our show? Or what?
Tomorrow's live show. Yeah, no, all right. So there will be no reseller happy. 2 shows in a night is too much. So tomorrow in Central, we'll do our reseller roundtable. I'm sure Scott, Dumpster Diver Dad, will be there. Of course, Clay will be there. Kevin might drop by.
Val,
anyone else?
Come on. Do your first live, Val. When there's like 4 people.
I won't be coming on. It's too late.
I get it. Yeah.
I'll be watching though.
Yeah, so y'all come by tomorrow night. And until then, stay safe. And happy sourcing. I'll see if I can do some dumpster diving tomorrow for Scott.
Cheerio.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Toodaloo.
Peace.
See you later.
CJ, sleep good, man.